What up, y'all? It's your boy Juggalo972 back here, and welcome back to Juggalo972 Plays Final Fantasy VII. Now, when we left off, we made our escape from Midgar. And what I mean by escape from Midgar, I mean we escaped Shinra. We escaped everything. We've been pursued, if you will. Sorry, it's been a long day. And now, we must meet up at the town of Kalm. Now, for anybody who's never really played this, we are now on the world map right now. One of the first full 3D world maps I've seen since FF6 as well too, although it is considered. Now, when we also last left off as well too, we needed to meet the town of Kalm as well too. Now, the town of Kalm is. Hold on, let's see if I got everybody equipped properly. Now, the town of Kalm also has. Let's see here. I'm gonna click on all the Barrett's equipment out. Is where everybody is at right now currently. Where we need a rendezvous, if you will. Now, while we're here, it's also a really good opportunity to go through the shops as well too. We've reached Kalm. We're supposed to meet at the inn. Shall we go? We shall in a minute, but first, as in we mean Cloud. We're gonna explore this place a little bit. Sure, we can get by Mamako. Alrighty. Now, let's continue on with the story, shall we? Make your way up to the top. And it is story time. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis on the planet? Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was in Soldier and he hardly ever talked about himself. Notice how Tifa is very silent. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day. After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16, damn. He was still just a baby. Sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness before. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about the mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier just to be like you. But by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission. Kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then we will locate it and neutralize the problem. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sir! Something strange just crashed into the truck! That would be our monster. Alright, everyone. Behold. Sephiroth will do the damage. Damn. Yep, untouchable. Easy as pie. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He's far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard of him. Me? I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And Tifa is still, well, silent. And then we reach Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back at your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father... What does it matter? Alright, let's go. This part is crucial, everybody. Remember. Being on watch is so boring. Just sit tight and do what you gotta do. I'll come and talk to you once in a while. Just stick with it. You keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? I remember Genova. That damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barry, would you please let us hear what Cloud is saying? You can ask questions later. Diva, I was only... Yes, childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out of the monsters. No, maybe it's they're afraid of us. We leave at... Oh, at dawn, wow. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit family and friends. I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Get back in the house, it's dangerous. Alright, fathead. Hey, these guys are real. Yo, are you Cloud? So how is it? Man, I'm nervous. How come? Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? Well, everybody can be just a little bit nervous. Now, anytime you go in one of these houses, Barrett will get pissed off. This is my house. It had nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Me too, it's been a long time. Yo, tell us more. Sound like your family, right? Alright. I don't know if you'd call it family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yeah, some mother-son reunion. Yes? Welcome home. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. That's a caring mother for you. My, have you grown. But the girls never leave you alone. Familiar to anybody? Episode 4, reference that. Are you eating right? The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right? I will always be your mother. Let's stop this. Okay, I'm not learning that. Let's keep it going, shall we? Focus on what's important. Is Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? I am Zangen. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has a good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. Oh, how right you are. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bed. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Alright, we'll get some sleep. I've hired a guide for the Mako reactor. I've heard she's young. Hopefully we can rely on her. Notice how the soldier turned around real quick. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. 2 men from Soldier. Tifa, you're the guide. So happens to be the #1 guide in this town. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? You can tell Sephiroth, was very dutiful about his business, Being a soldier was very important to him, but even then he was still humbled at this point. Now, I'll tell you right now, I never played Crisis Core, but Sephiroth was actually very stern. I've actually seen a little bit of it, though, but don't reference me on that, though. Don't take my word for it. The cold air on the Mountain Bell was the same. Alrighty. Now look at this mountain. Interesting forms, isn't it? Scary looking bridge, isn't it? Look at that. It gets harder from here. Follow me. Uh-oh. See, that's one thing I like about Sephiroth, too. He's very calm and collected. So chill. Even in battle, he's got chill. They're all falling though, but I bet you anything Sephiroth is the only one on his feet right now. Yep, with the other soldier too. Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we've no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. Alrighty, so let's make our way up, shall we? Let's see. Right about here seems right. Let's take a look at what Mako does to human nature, well, Mother Nature, if you will. A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. keep going then, shall we? Now you can get into random battles as well here too. Let's take a peek at what we have in store for later on. Because I'll tell you right now, these enemies do still remain here later on in the game. And Sephiroth's badassery still remains as well too. Alright, let's continue. And no, I will not skip those battles for you. The only bad part is that you can't level up, but then again, hey, this is the past. And what's this? A Mako fountain. Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. A lot of info here. A lot of wisdom, too. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It is very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, you'll be able to get materia from this later on, too. By the way, why is that when you use materia, you can also use magic, too? You were in Soldier and you didn't even know that? The knowledge of the wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling it up magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Did I say something funny? A man once told me to never use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. And who was that? Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. That person is Professor Gas, by the way. You really get to learn what the Mako factories do as well, too. Well, in this case, what Shinra was doing. But I shall not spoil it, as my Mountain Dew can kind of crackles a little bit. Make our way up here. And like I mentioned before, we will be able to visit this later. Tifa, you wait here. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. Take care of the lady. Sorry, man, we can't come in. Man! Yeah, she's 16, alright. Better take real good care of me then. Alrighty. And Sephiroth makes his way down. This seemed familiar to anybody as well, too? At the beginning of the game. Oh yeah, that's right. My capture card didn't record that episode correctly. Take a look at what Shinra was doing. Genova. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Alright. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. Remember that name too. This is a system that condenses and freezes Mako energy, that is, when it's working correctly. Now what does Mako become when it's further condensed? It becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. Look through the window. Every mad scientist has something about them that you don't like, and this is the reason why we don't like Professor Hojo. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They have been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. That's why their eyes glow. Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. No more members of Soldier. You mean you're different? No. Was I? Too much to bear, isn't it? Was I created this way too? And the same as these monsters? You saw it. All of them are humans. God damn, that's a big sword. Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. And that appears to be a malfunction. Poor guy, huh? Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn, Shinra, the more I hear about him, the more I hate him. That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think that Cloud should listen carefully. Well, we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why are you talking to me? Well, you know what? I'm going to keep talking. Poking his damn nose where it don't belong. Cloud, why don't you finish that story? Phew. We return to Nibelheim. We return to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. We used to call it the Shinra Mansion. People from Shinra used to live in that mansion. It was a house of research, actually. And right here, Sephiroth does too much research. So this is what happens when you don't get some fresh air, kids. Go outside and play. Go get in trouble every once in a while. Go do drugs or something like that. Make your way up to the top left side over here. Oh, correction. Not here. Although, later on we should go over there. Not now, but later on in the game. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go in this room. Let's make our way down. It's a hell of a spiral, isn't it? An apparently dead organism found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gas named that organism Genova. X year, month, and day. Genova confirmed to be an agent. Genova project approved. The use of the Mako reactor number 1 approved for use. wish I could read that much like that. But he's dedicated. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gas, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Oh, he didn't die. He was killed. Let me be alone. Give us some time to really, absorb that. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read like as if he was possessed by something and didn't. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. Blah. Sorry about that, everybody. That was a poor... Huh, he slept inside the Shinra mansion, huh? I don't like that music. Sephiroth seems different. Well, after being inside of a basement for a few days... or maybe a few weeks, even. That'll drive anybody nuts. And if you're a super soldier, and you can kick anybody's ass... This was just the equivalent of, TV kills. This guy read a little bit too many books. Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. The planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on. After the end of their long, hard journey, it was said that they would find the Promised Land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet made without giving back and one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Long ago, disaster struck this planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. And the Cetra, by the way, is what Aerith is. Now all that's left for the Cetra was in these reports. What does it have to do with him? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in the 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Oh yeah, he was produced. Yes, Professor Gas, the leader of the Genova Project, was a genius scientist. Produced me. Sephiroth? Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. And the music has changed, too. So, in other words, Sephiroth believes that he, himself, is a Cetra, genetically engineered. And all these reports kind of made him, in a way, a racist. Our ancestors, if you will, are people that he hates. Well, if you think about it, though, he's not a racist. He hates everybody equally now. And would you look at that? Your hometown's on fire. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Come over here and help me. That's pretty disastrous, isn't it? say this right now, though, even for a bad guy. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is just too terrible. This was the cutscene right here that is more than just iconic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go to hell, you will meet him there. Meanwhile, back at Mount Nibelheim, back at the reactor. I like how they put the Under the Rotting Pizza theme song. Because in the original, all it is was just like nothing but sounds. Can you do her a solid and wake up? Did Sephiroth do this to you? Yes, she hates them all. Mother, I am here to see you. Please, open this door. Don't do it. Ouch. Such an epic fall, too. Pick her up and save her. You gotta admit, though, the PC, PS4 version is just so fucking smooth. Sped that up a little bit for you. I do that speed up selectively. Mother, let's take this planet back together. I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. How could you do this to them? My family, my hometown. They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. No, she was just an alien that invaded. But they, those worthless creatures, are still on the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. Worry about what? Say hello to your mother. Well, for me. She's just an alien, dude. What about my sadness, my family, friends? It's the same as your sadness. My sadness. What do I have to be sad about? I'm the chosen one. I have been chosen to be leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. Oh. Come at me, bro. Okay, that was cheesy. can see Machinabridge doing that. And that's the end of my story.
Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more?
I don't remember. In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official reports state that Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. But yes, they own the paper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth, and I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar.
Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm going. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Yo, come on, let's go. Alright, man.
Oh, brother. How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. It was so sad. The Ancient, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Yeah, he's waiting. Yeah, what a fascinating story. Okay, we're also getting introduced to something else as well, too.
Yo, Cloud, here.
A PHS. Or a phone, if you will. Cell phone. This allows you to change party members at your save points or outside of the world map. Choose a PHS and you can contact any of us easily.
Alright, then we're out of here.
Alright. Now, that was a especially long episode, but for episode 10, after being back after 2 weeks, I figured that was a perfect way to open it up. So when we continue our search for Sephiroth. Much love, and peace!